I've been trying to figure out ways to start this for the last 10 minutes. Fuck it, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my, what a wonderful time.
It's March, so I'm starting to go on the road for the next few months. So the next show, headlining, I think it's called White Horse Casino, up in Washington State. And then I'll be doing Laughs Unlimited. I think like 4 shows there in April. Doing some shows around town, and then what am I doing? I'm doing a triple, like I'm doing a couple triple runs. Do you guys know what a triple run is?
Nah, tell the people.
All right, so Dave Tribble books shows in like the Pacific Northwest. It'll be like places like Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Northern Nevada. So the casino I'm doing next week with a Vegas comic named John Gilligan, who's hilarious. We're headlining that casino, and then I think in May we're doing a weekend at Joker's Comedy Club, which I think is also in Washington or maybe Oregon for a weekend. Co-headlining those. So you got to drive up there, and it's like it's a lot of driving, but you know.
I better go see it.
Triple runs. Glamorous as fuck. You eat fast food in the car for 2 days.
Yeah, tell them about the road life. We need that.
Well, when you're not, so like, I booked a tour recently and it was cool because it's like funded by, it's got a sponsor. It's like Russell Westbrook is funding it, the basketball player. So that's cool because he's got a car dealership up in Van Nuys, I think. So they got us like a nice hardtop Mercedes like van, and it's got like a PlayStation in it. So that's cool because when we go places with them, you know, they pay for the travel and like they put you in a nice hotel. But then that's not most road work until you're like headlining improvs and like clubs and stuff on the weekends. Most road work consists of sleeping in your car and waiting to get paid at the end of the show so that you can finally eat after a day and a half, which I have done so many times.
A day and a half?
Not the last, but like, I mean, like, you do Vegas for a week, and that's great. You get a free hotel room, you get a per diem, they feed you. Good paid, like featuring a week in Vegas. When you're not doing something like that and you're doing road, like the last time I did road work before that, I did New Mexico and El Paso, Texas. And I literally we drove 16 hours there, me and 2 other comics in a small car, and like none of us had money. We just barely had gas money, and I literally didn't eat for a day and a half and had to wait to get paid after the first show in New Mexico to eat finally. And there's been times where I've like driven up to the Bay to do shows, to do road work, and like slept in my car in between shows. It's you gotta hate yourself to do this. You gotta love making people, you gotta love comedy and love being a stand-up and like kind of have a death wish a little bit, which is why I smoke. I don't really know the words of these songs all the way, you know. Is this recorded?
There's a ton of different people who live in pockets of places that are in the know of things, right? And in order for any tangible change to actually happen, the people who are in these pockets need to go out into the places and plant the seeds for the people who don't know, for them to know, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of different places that collect a bunch of like people of color, right? There's like big populations of people of color who don't know and support the white supremacy for what it is. And like, in order for us to break any of that shit, like we need to bring that knowledge to them through art or through like just through loving them. You know what I mean? And through understanding their situation and through giving a message back to them. You know what I mean? We need to be messengers and relaying that message to them.
Hey, what's up, guys?
The lighting is
I'm
all
ashamed
wrong.
of that. No, come back.
There.
Bam.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they finally
You
see my
see?
face?
There we go.
I'm
Thank
ashamed
you.
of this nigga
You
not
know?
seeing this movie.
Don't hate me.
Do you see me in my sweatsuit, in my pajamas? I'm in my pajamas right now.
He came out to support.
For a joke.
All right, tell it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does a tortoise and a pedophile have in common?
What?
They're both trying to beat the hair.